हेलो एवरीवन, नमस्कार। मैं मुर्तज़ा कादरी स्वागत करता हूं आप सबका आपके अपने यूट्यूब चैनल सिविल सरा में। और यहां पे हम लोग डिस्कस करेंगे सारे सिविल सर्विस एग्जामिनेशन और स्टेट पीएससी एग्जामिनेशन के रिलेटेड, सारे प्रिपरेशन के रिलेटेड सारे इन्फॉर्मेशन यहां पे शेयर किए जाएंगे। एंड दिस इज़ आवर डेली मेंस आंसर राइटिंग डिस्कशन इनिशिएटिव वेयर विल डिस्कस all the UPSC mains examination and state PSC mains examination related questions and how to answer them. So without further ado, let's begin. So our question for today is widening the existing health inequalities and catastrophic health expenditure during the COVID-19 pandemic has led to rise in demand for universal health coverage. Comment: कोविड-19 महामारी के दौरान मौजूदा स्वास्थ्य असमानताओं और भयावह स्वास्थ्य व्यय को चौड़ा करने से सार्वभौमिक स्वास्थ्य कवरेज यूएचसी की मांग में वृद्धि हुई है। टिप्पणी कीजिए। First, we'll understand what is the demand of the question here. The demand of the question says that widening the existing inequalities and catastrophic health expenditure during the COVID-19 pandemic. As we see that the COVID-19 pandemic has been hurting the Indian economy and the health care system in India. So there has been rise in health inequalities which came into the forefront. So keeping this in mind, we have to explain about the universal health coverage in India. So we'll discuss what the approach of the answer should be now. So in the approach, first we need to introduce our answer with certain key facts representing what is the present situation and what is the present situation in the country. And we can also, in the body, we have to explain about the present picture of the Indian healthcare system, and we need to mention the significance of the universal health coverage, why it is required now, and we have to explain the challenges of universal health coverage and measures to be taken, and we need to conclude it appropriately. I hope you understood the approach of our answer. So now let us discuss the introduction of our answer. In the introduction, we can explain about what the universal health coverage is. Universal health coverage means all the people should have the access to all the health services they need without any financial hardship which they will be paying for them. So in the health services, we means like prevention, promotion, rehabilitation, treatment, etc. all should be covered under the universal health coverage, and that should be affordable for the poor. And we can also introduce our answer by telling that the health accessibility and affordability has been the main problem for India in the 21st century and even in the COVID-19 pandemic situation. So recently the World Health Organization has taken universal health coverage as the theme for World Health Day in 2019. So India has taken this challenge and its target of achieving the universal health coverage by 2030 by achieving the sustainable development goal by introducing the Ayushman Bharat. You can also mention this and introduce your answer. So now let us discuss what the body of the answer and how to write it. So first we'll discuss what are the present challenges which are leading to the universal health coverage. So our first challenge is inadequate public funding. As we all know that in India only 1.3% of the GDP has been invested in healthcare system. So it is a major challenge, and due to which only 53.2 crore people can avail the effective healthcare facility. So this is the main challenge. You can also mention that there is a gap in the healthcare infrastructure. There is a gap in the healthcare infrastructure as there is a shortage of 22% of primary healthcare centers and 20% of the sub centers, etc. And there is another main challenge, like there is an acute shortage of a skilled personnel. There is a shortage of manpower and skilled labor, like there is a less availability of anganwadis and even the asha workers, etc. And the other main challenge is there is a one size fit for all approach taken by the government, which is not feasible for various other countries. Like Kerala is better in terms of the healthcare system, and whereas UP comes in a lowest position. As we see that UP has a very populous, and the administration is not feasible when you go through the data. So this one size fit for all approaches has become a major challenge for the present healthcare system. So last point we can say is that the poor healthcare ranking, that India ranks 145th among the 195 countries in terms of healthcare quality and accessibility, even behind Bangladesh and Sri Lanka. So this is a major concern for us to address the healthcare problems. So now let us move forward and discuss why there is a need for universal health coverage and what are the significances of it. Like universal health coverage helps in bringing the gender equality, greater equality among the people, all the healthcare issues like accessibility, affordability, and availability. All these main problems will be dealt together, and it will help us in bringing a greater results. So it like expected outcomes of the universal health coverage are efficient, accountable, and transparent system, reducing the poverty, increased jobs, financial protection will also be provided, and it will also helps in bringing the improved health outcomes overall. And universal health coverage has also been a critical component in bringing the sustainable development and reducing poverty, and it is been the main element in reducing the social inequalities in the country. So these are the main significances of it. Let us discuss the issues of implementing the universal health coverage. The first main issue of implementing the universal health coverage has been again the finance. The investment for health has been only 1.3% as we discussed above. So this has been like main 70% of the total healthcare expenditures has been accounted, has been diverted towards the private sector. And this has been a main problem, as we all know that private sector, as you can also read in the news, private sector and private hospitals has been charging a huge amount of money during this COVID-19 pandemic. This is not affordable for the poor and middle class people. And another main issue of implementing the universal health coverage is high out of pocket expenditure. Like these are like linking, like 70% of the medical spending has been from the patient's pocket, and it is also bringing the poverty, a vicious cycle of poverty. And the other main issue of implementing the universal health coverage has been insurance. India has been ranking one of the lowest in terms of healthcare insurances, and the government contributes only 32%. The government contributes only 32% as opposed to 83.5% of United Kingdom. So it has been a major concern for us. And the other main issue of implementing the universal health coverage has been shortage of medical personnel. Like only 0.65 per doctors, 1.3 nurses, and 1.3 hospital beds are available for 1,000 people in the country, and it is far below of one doctor per 1,000 people. And the last issue for us has been the commercial motive. There is a lack of transparency and unethical practices in the private sector, which are bringing a vicious cycle of poverty in our country. So now let's move forward and discuss what are the steps taken up by the government currently to to achieve the universal health coverage. The first step taken has been the National Health Policy of 2017. It has been allocating the resources like two-third or more for achieving the highest possible level of good health for the rural areas and even in the urban areas. It has been a major step for us in achieving the universal health coverage. And the other main step taken by the government is Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana. It has been providing the insurance program which aims to cover 10 crore poor families, so that all the hospitalization expenses up to rupees 5 lakh per family has been taken over by the government. Another step taken by the government has been like the government has been incentivizing the private sector to open the hospitals in tier 2 and tier 3 cities. So the last step taken by the government currently has been the individual states have been taking their own steps to achieve universal health coverage. Like the Karnataka state government has recently announced a cashless health insurance scheme so that it can achieve the universal health coverage. This step can also be taken over by the central government to achieve a universal health coverage. So let's move forward and discuss what are the measures to be taken in the future so that we can achieve the universal health coverage. Like we can increase the public spending by 2.5% of the GDP in the healthcare system. Like another step can also be like there should be a public private partnership to increase the last mile connectivity of the healthcare systems in the country. The another major step which can be taken is generic drugs and Jan Aushadhi Kendras should be increased so that we can increase the affordability in the country, and which can also reduce the out of pocket expenditure in the for the poor. Leveraging the benefits of information technology like mobile phones, e-health, health initiatives, which will improve the quality of health service delivery in the country. Like policy and regulatory support can also be bringing the accessibility and affordability. National health regulatory development framework needs to be improved by improving the quality of healthcare delivery across the country. I hope you understood all this. Let's move forward and discuss what are the best practices all over India or all over the world, which we can replicate for achieving the universal health coverage. The first best practices are India can draw an inspiration from Brazil, which has been pursuing the universal health coverage under Unified Health System, which is a community based health networking for rapid expansion of universal health coverage. We can take this best practice and inculcate so that we can also bring the universal health coverage in our country. And the next best practice which we can inculcate in our country is the Karnataka has been a first state to provide the universal health coverage. Under the universal health coverage, the entire population of 1.43 crore families will be brought under the health system irrespective of the income of the families, so that all the families in the Karnataka will be brought under the universal health coverage, and we can replicate it so that the whole India will come under the universal health coverage system. And how to conclude this answer? The conclusion should always be forward looking. It should always have a positive connotation in our answer so that we can achieve a positive answer while writing this kind of questions. Like our conclusion should be India has been a long way as we reach the base camp of universal health coverage system, and in 2030 we need to achieve our target of sustainable development goals by bringing both the government and private parties under one roof so that we can achieve our target of achieving the sustainable development goal of universal health coverage by 2030. I hope you understood this answer and how to write it. I hope you understood this topic. And if you have any doubts and queries, please do comment in the comment section below. And your response has been amazing, guys. Thank you very much. And please do like, follow, subscribe, and comment if you have any doubts and if you have any ideas for me and any topics if you want me to cover in the future. Please do comment in the comment section below. Thank you very much.